Welcome back to Lisa Marie's Cooking Live. It's cheesecake time. Who doesn't like a yummy, yummy, delicious cheesecake? I don't know anybody that doesn't like cheesecake. I know I like it. I hope that you are doing well on this beautiful Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday. It's just an amazing time. So appreciative of what God has done for us. Let me show you what I am doing to make this awesome and amazing cheesecake. It's so easy, and I am going to put it in these cute little individual spring ball. Look at that. Easy in, easy out. Hi, Kay. Thanks for joining. We are making some cheesecake. We're actually doing chicken parmesan. We're doing a lot of stuff today. How are you? Are you having a good Sunday? And how are the boys? That precious grandbaby, she is gorgeous. So this is what we're doing to make our cheesecake. We're going to make our crust first, and I'll show you how I'm doing that. I love these little cookies. They're Biscoff cookies. Let me get another pack so you can see. Who doesn't like that? Thank you. I love these. When I used to catch the airplane and they used to pass out those little Biscoff cookies, I loved them. I always had to ask, can I have some more? Can I have some more? Because that cookie is just amazing. It's delicious. And it makes a really good crust for your cheesecake. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So I'm not really good at measuring, but I want, because I'm doing these small ones, I'm just going to do a little guesstimating right now. But it will make a really nice crust, and I know it will because I've done it before. 20th birthday? Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's 20 years old already. Ooh. And just think, Israel's 17. Girl, those kids grow so fast. So I have, just to give you an idea, I have, oops, a little piece. Can't let that get away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And some crumbs. So I think I want to use a little bit more than that. So I'm going to open this up too. Hi, Almeda. Thanks for joining. We're making cheesecake. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for coming back. So I think we had about 12 in there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So about 20 cookies. We'll just put that in there. Okay. I want to put, let's see. I'm going to put some butter in here too, but let me get this going first. Got to plug it in. I'm just going to break them up. Cheesecake, yes, cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Okay, so I broke these up a little bit. We're going to have something to help them to bind together a little bit. I think I want to put just a pinch of cinnamon in there. Just a little bit. Not a lot, really, just a little bit. But I'm also going to use almonds. So why don't we put, this is about 1/4 of a cup of some almonds. Put a little almond flavor in there too. And I'm going to just put a little dash of cinnamon. So it smells so good. Ooh, that smells good. Want to combine that a little bit. Has anybody ever made their own cheesecake? Anybody made cheesecake before? You'll make it after you see this. Super easy to make. Hi, Lachey. Thanks for coming back. All right, so let me just show you how it looks already. All right, and you can see it's kind of sticks together just a little bit, not a lot. So we're gonna put a little butter in. This is about I want to say a good tablespoon of butter. Maybe not quite that much, but about a tablespoon of butter. Let's get it all out. You want to use unsalted. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for joining. Happy Resurrection Day to you, too. So let's do this. We want to get our crust ready first because when we make our cheesecake, all that's going to go pretty quickly. Yes, my most favorite dessert to make. Ooh. Well, I think that's good. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing with this. We're going to put this into our pans and we're going to bake it just for a little bit. I have the oven preset to 350 degrees. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for coming back. All right, so what I did was I have some aluminum foil. We're just going to insulate our containers a little bit. You have to buy the crust. It's so easy to make this crust. You don't have to do that, Lachey. I'm telling you, girl. You just get in there, pull out your little food processor or a bag. I'm just insulating my container, my little thing right there. See? Just make sure it's covered on all sides. And then what we're going to do with this, we're hoping to measure the same amount for each one. So I'm going to use this. Here we go. I'll put maybe about 1/4 of a cup of this in each one. Let's press it up against the side. And then basically you just press down. That's it. And then we're going to put that in the oven and let it bake. You can see the little almond pieces in there. You see those little specks of almond? It's going to be so good. Here we go. 1 down, 3 to go. They're going to love this. I love cheesecake. See how easy that is, Lachey? You can use a larger cheesecake springform pan for this if you want, but I'm only making like 4 of these, so I didn't want to do a whole bunch. And I like the individual thing. You know, you kind of feel like you have the right to eat the whole thing if you want to. I always feel like I have the right to eat the whole thing. It's barely gonna fit in there, but we're gonna make it work. And we had plenty enough to make all 4. So yay, it'll be a nice little crust in the bottom. We're just gonna bake this for about 10 minutes in the oven so that it can set really good. So when we put our cheesecake batter in here, it doesn't make any of the crust doesn't like rise up inside of our batter. What does it says? I missed the first part of the ingredients for the crust. When I came back, you were mixing. Well, I'll tell you what I put in it. I used some of the Biscoff cookies, about a tablespoon of butter. I didn't use any sugar, and I put 1/4 of a cup of some almonds in there, put it in the food processor, and let the food processor do the work. That was it. So here, I put it in the pan. This is the same pan that I'm going to bake my cheesecake in. I'm just going to put that in the bottom of the oven. Let's see. We'll put that on for like 10 minutes. Look at our bread. Look at this. Look at how it's just basically doubled in size. Sit that on the side. Tell you, stick it in that oven. It's gonna be free of all that breeze and air and all that movement, just quietly sitting in the oven. I need to be in my mama kitchen so I can be there to test it out. I know, that's what my friends say here. You got anything left? I'm coming by. I want to test it out. I say, come on by. My door is always open. Anybody that lives here, you know my door is always open. Just come on by. Better hurry up, though, because by the time my son and my daughter-in-law get here, I think they're going to just tear it up. Let's get to making our cheesecake filling. Let me make sure I set my timer on the oven. I don't want to forget. So I'm going to put just 10 minutes on it. There it is. I know, right? Oh. Okay, so let's see. So in here, I have some mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone cheese. That's what I'm using in here. I put 8 ounces. I actually use a little bit more than 8 ounces. I probably need to take some out. Let me take a little bit out. What I like about the mascarpone cheese is really you only need like 8 ounces, and that was a 16-ounce container. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm so used to making a large amount. So I'm just going to take about half of that out. It's okay if you're not exact. Your cheesecake is not going to fall, believe me, I know. I put like half of it back in here. It's very light, very light. It's not as heavy as cream cheese. Not as heavy. All right. So what we want to do is you want all your stuff to be at room temperature. It's very important because it will cream a lot better. It will definitely cream better. I'm going to plug in my beater. What did y'all cook today? What did y'all cook today for dinner for your family? I know they wanted to eat, all y'all cooks out there. What did you throw down with, Alicia, in the oven? Or in the kitchen, period. I know you can throw down. Alicia's from New Orleans. She knows how to cook, that's for sure. And Elmita, I know you know how to throw down too. Let's see. All right. Let's get started with this cheesecake. All right. So basically what I am going to do is cream my cheeses together. I have 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese, and I'm just going to blend these together. Ham, broccoli, cheese, casserole. Woo! I bet that was good. I love broccoli. I love casseroles too. See how creamy that is? Hi Macy, thanks for coming back. So I'm going to add a cup of sugar. I'm using 1 cup of sugar because I want to squeeze a little honey in here. I want some of the honey flavor too. Alright, so I'm not measuring the honey, okay, but it's probably about 1/3 to 1/4 of a cup of honey that I'm put in here. Cheesecake is very forgiving. So if I don't have enough sugar, it's okay. It's very forgiving, and it's gonna taste good. It says you're going to a boil at 5. Can't wait to get down with crawfish, corn, potatoes. Girl, you speaking my language now. Love me some crawfish. Love me some crawfish. I want you to see how creamy this is. Can you see that good? It's nice and creamy. And we haven't put the eggs in yet. We're going to add some eggs. Hi, Sean. Nice to... Well, I can't see you, but nice for you to join me, Sean. Y'all have to remember to invite all of your friends to come back and watch what I'm doing. Tomorrow, I am preparing some summer salads. They are going to be fancy and simple. Beautiful presentation, too. Don't want to miss it. So I'm using 2 eggs, and I'm going to add these one at a time. One at a time. You want to make sure they're well incorporated. You love crawfish, too? Yes. I think, Lachey, didn't you have that crawfish boil over there one day? Okay, you said what? Crawfish boil. Hubs did some for my birthday. That was so sweet of him. He's a good man, a good man, a good man. I'll fix some crawfish for his wifey. So, add my second egg. Time tomorrow. Let's see. Is this happening tomorrow? Do you have a birthday coming up real soon? All right, let me get my little spatula. I want to just move the stuff off the sides. I don't want to leave any cheese in here. Okay. So I want to add some flavoring to it. And I think I'm going to use a little almond flavoring for the salad. Oh. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of almond. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon of vanilla. Let's see how it tastes. No time. You are doing the salads tomorrow. 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. Every Monday night at 7:30, tune in and watch Lisa Marie's Cook Live. Okay, so now already we're going to call this, since I'm making this up, always making something up. We put some vanilla, some almond. So we're going to call this and honey. Our honey vanilla almond cheesecake. How you like that? That's going to be good. It even sounds good. Honey vanilla almond. It's almost like a butter, like a body butter or like some kind of soap that you would just bathe in. Smells so good, but we're going to just be eating it. All right, let's taste. I'm not going to die because I'm eating raw eggs. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to put that on the side. I want to show you what it looks like too. Let me put it down so you can see. See that? Look how creamy that is. It's almost like the texture of like a creamy yogurt. And that is going to bake in the oven for about 40 minutes. So our crust is just about ready to come out. I'm going to take it out and let it cool. Sit on the side and cool just for a few minutes. It won't have to cool that long. Let me see. Set this over here. And guess what else we're gonna do? Got to take advantage of all the free minutes we have with Facebook, because they only give you 30 minutes to stream. Actually, I think I went a little bit more than 30 minutes the last time, and they didn't shut me off. I know, just like my mama, right? I know I do. Thank God. She's aged very well. I'm happy to say that I look like my mom. All right, let's make sure we keep that at 350 degrees. The timer has gone off. I'm gonna get a little drink of water. So, who else cooked dinner today? Anybody else cook dinner today? Yeah. I'm gonna start getting my rolls ready. And actually, the rolls are really simple to do. I'm gonna get a pan. Let me get a pan I can bake my rolls in. Let me grab a pan right quick, y'all. You can be fancy with your rolls. There's all kind of things you can do with your rolls because they are real easy to work with. Let me wipe this off. But the bread has risen. It looks amazing. It looks really good. If you want to be really precise, let's just say because you want all of your rolls to be the same size, then I suggest that you, excuse me, I suggest that you take it out and just divide it in like 4 and then start working with it that way. So let's show you what I'm going to do. I need to grab another tool. Wait, just give me another minute. Let me grab something else. Okay, remember how I said that we actually used some oil on a countertop because you don't want to put too much flour? We're going to put a little bit more oil on our countertop. So, this is what our bread looks like. The dough has risen, it's doubled in size, and it's ready for us to work with it. So, I am going to put some more oil on my countertop. Just a little bit more oil. And then I want to take this out. See how nice and light and fluffy this is? Look. Isn't that, can you just, when I smell it, you can smell it. It reminds me of school bread, the bread you would have in school. And get all of it. So what I'm going to do is I want to just divide it. And then I'm going to divide it again. I'll put those in here. And I have one that I'm working with. And it's so easy to work with this dough. It smells great. Just rolling it out a little bit. So out of this, because this is going to rise again, let me show you. You see this? This will actually double in size again. So you see, compared to my hand, you see how it looks? It's going to rise again, I guarantee you. It's got that yeast in there and that sugar. All right. So basically all I'm going to do is take it and cut it in half again. And then I'm going to cut it in half again, cut it in half again. And then just roll it like this in between your hands. Hi, Donna. And I want to put it in this pan. So I'm going to put just a little bit more oil in this pan. Not a whole lot, because I don't want it to stick. And so you can make them really cute and tuck it in right here if you want. But you can take them and do it like this on the countertop. Let me show you. You can roll it like this on the countertop too. Hi Macy, thanks for coming back. So you can get a good ball. And look at that. Look at that perfect ball. But let me show you what else I'm going to do. Have you some kitchen scissors. And you can just take it and right in the top, cut it one way like this, cut it like this, and this is going to, when it bakes, it's going to be so pretty. So we'll just roll another one. What happened? It froze? Oh, it did? I didn't know it froze. Did it freeze for anybody else? Just slicing right in the top and putting it in my container. It's gonna rise. Yes, it is gonna be so good. So we just cut it in the top and sit it in here. We want them all to be about the same size. Just for a little while. Okay. It's gonna be good. I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but let's see. Here, we're gonna just roll this out a little bit. We want to divide it up. It's rising again already, y'all. So I'm gonna just do let's move this out the way. You want to try to get it as even as possible. If it's not exactly perfect, don't have to worry about it if it's not exactly. This is how my grandmother used to do it. She would rub it with her, roll it like this with her hands. Same idea. It's my mom's mom. Ta-da! Y'all gonna make some bread. And your family's gonna love you. They're gonna say, oh, this is so much better than that store-bought stuff. They know how to make it in the stores too. It's just fun to do it for yourself. Anybody ever made any homemade bread? Any homemade bread? And if they're not exactly even, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Somebody's going to get a big one. Somebody's going to get a small one. Stop on, you dividing bread. Has not come back. See you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good evening. Safe travels to you, Almeida. Okay, so I'll do some more of those in a second. What I want to do before we get disconnected, I want to get that cheesecake in the oven. Let me show you what I'm going to do here. We are going to add some of this cheesecake in each container. Just pour it in. as evenly as possible. Okay, let's make sure that we got it in here. And then we're going to bake our cheesecake at 350 degrees and put a little bit more in here. At 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. The next thing that I am going to do is I have some hot water. This is, I've already boiled this and heated this up. I'm going to pour this in my pan. And what's going to happen is it's going to help the cheesecake to bake more evenly. Just enough to come like halfway up. Then I will stick that in the oven for about 45 minutes and we will be back. Hi, cousin. Y'all have to come back. Give me about half an hour. I'll get set up and we'll make our chicken parmesan, take our cheesecakes out of the oven, and get our bread baked and ready. So I can't wait. Come on back. Thank you for joining. Don't remember, 7:30 tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. I'm doing summer salads here in my kitchen on Lisa Marie's Cooking Live. Bye.